Hey everyone, and welcome back! Today, we're diving into one of the most unusual and frankly, jaw-dropping stories you'll find in ancient texts. It involves a prophet, a frustrated donkey, and an angel with a sword. Yep, you heard that right. This is the story of Balaam and his talking donkey. So, let's set the scene. There's this prophet named Balaam who's been summoned by a king named Balaam. King Balaam is terrified of the Israelites who are camped nearby, and he wants Balaam to curse them. After a bit of back and forth with God, Balaam eventually gets permission to go, but with a very specific instruction. Only say what God tells him to say. Balaam saddles up his donkey and heads off on his journey, accompanied by two of his servants. Everything seems normal. The sun is probably shining, the road is dusty, just another day on the road for a prophet. But then, things get weird. Suddenly, an angel of the Lord appears in the middle of the road, holding a drawn sword. Now, here's the twist. Only the donkey can see the angel. Balaam is completely oblivious. The donkey, seeing a celestial being with a massive sword blocking the path, does what any sensible creature would do. It veers off the road and into a field. Balaam, however, doesn't see an angel. He just sees his donkey randomly wandering off. Annoyed, he strikes the donkey to get it back on the path. They continue on, but the angel isn't done yet. This time, the angel stands in a narrow path between two vineyard walls. There's no room to go left or right. Again, the donkey sees the angel. Trying to avoid the sword, it presses itself against one of the walls, accidentally crushing Balaam's foot in the process. Ouch! Balaam, now in pain and even more frustrated, strikes his donkey again. He's thinking, what is wrong with this animal today? The angel moves one last time to a spot so narrow there is no way to get around. The path is completely blocked. The donkey, seeing the angel right in front of it with no escape route, simply lies down in the middle of the road. It just gives up. This is the last straw for Balaam. He's furious. He loses his temper and starts beating the donkey with his staff. And this is where the story takes a turn from strange to absolutely unbelievable. God opens the donkey's mouth and it speaks. It looks at Balaam and says, "What have I done to you that you have struck me these 3 times?" Can you imagine your pet just started having a full-blown conversation with you, questioning your actions? Balaam in his rage doesn't even seem fazed by the fact his donkey is talking. He just argues right back. He says, "You've made a fool of me. If I had a sword in my hand, I would have killed you by now." The donkey calmly replies, "Am I not your own donkey, which you have always ridden to this very day? Have I ever been in the habit of doing this to you?" And Balaam has to admit, no. It's at that precise moment that God opens Balaam's eyes. And there it is. The angel of the Lord standing in the road with a drawn sword. The sight is so overwhelming that Balaam bows low to the ground. The angel then speaks to Balaam. "Why did you strike your donkey these 3 times? I have come here to oppose you because your path is a reckless one before me. The donkey saw me and turned away from me these 3 times. If it had not turned away, I would certainly have killed you by now, but I would have spared it." Talk about a reality check. The animal Balaam was beating and cursing was the very thing that had just saved his life. 3 times, the donkey had protected him from certain death, and he hadn't even realized it. This story is incredible, isn't it? It's a powerful reminder that sometimes things are not what they seem. The delays, the frustrations, the obstacles in our path might actually be protecting us from dangers we can't even see. It also shows how God can use the most unexpected means of an talkie donkey to get our attention and guide us back to the right path. What do you think of this story? Let me know in the comments below. It's definitely one for the books. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.